unconvincing presentation. And I told someone later, boy, I'll tell you, they give us a lot of credit. 36 years ago, we started this against. I mean, it is.
Back in Yale.
Yeah, well, even before in high school, apparently.
What I think folks in this town, where you and I come from, and that other coast, don't understand, is that a majority of people in this country think this town stinks, thinks that most people in this town, both elected and unelected, are like too cozy with each other and don't care about folks, and they wanted to send somebody here to blow the place up. That's what they wanted to do, and that's what they've done.
So now they can have a negative impact on the local environment. In this case, this tower, there's a rule in Vancouver, you can't live closer than 100 feet from the bridge because they want to make sure you're not looking straight into the traffic of the cars. So we got this idea that when you get 100 feet up in the air, we can grow the building back out. So
you designed around the local ordinance. In this really clean waste-to-energy power plant in Copenhagen, let's snowboard on it.
Like, it was actually something like, we call this idea social infrastructure, that you can actually create infrastructural projects like public utility, like a power plant or a highway or flood protection, and give it positive social, so that it creates almost like a stage. Also, the slope of this green field you park on is sloping down towards the stadium, so you can have massive outdoor concerts where the stadium itself becomes the backdrop for the performance.
That's amazing. So you're saying, rather than having, like today what you have the concert inside of the stadium, and that can be bad for the field.
You have to cover the field, it costs a fortune, so you don't want to do it too much.
Right.
Like this, the outside becomes as exciting and as active as the inside of the stadium.
Right, so rather than have essentially the mezzanine seating, which allows people to sit up and look down at the band or the artist, you can essentially rake the parking lot, rake the green parking lot so it slopes down, and people can essentially stand on the felt and watch the band perform in front of the stadium.
Yeah, almost like a classic American invention, the drive-in cinema, but sort of applied to this kind of park-like situation.
That's absolutely beautiful. I wonder, as you look around the world, do different...
Come back to BC. There's a very, very nice site on Axis with the capital where the RFK is today. But what we try to do here, in a way, continuing this idea that a football stadium is active maybe 10 times in a year. So 355 days a year, it's a great white elephant on an empty parking lot. So we thought, could we design different elements so they have additional enjoyment? So for instance, like we designed the security fence as a moat that could be a perpetual wave garden in the summer, and it could be a skating rink in the winter. Also, we've designed, instead of asphalt, because you only have the massive parking need.
We had this massive switch over from older, inefficient power plants to natural gas plants, and that really drove the emissions down. This can happen in the world. It's happening in the United States because we've had a 14% reduction of our emissions in the United States since 2007. And
Why
so
don't we just merge the EPA in with you?
Why don't you mind your own business?
You're doing so well. But the point is,
There's all of which gets compounded in the end by using money to determine human liberty before their trial.
Yeah.